The thing is that anything that is in this world is a manifestation from above. So a person has anxiety in this world, it's originated in a spiritual place.
Meaning what? Meaning
that if you correct the problem in the spiritual level, then you'll correct the problem in the physical level.
So how do you do that?
Well, how? You have to figure out. Everything that happens down in this world is originating from movements.
But she's saying you have anxiety or you can't sleep well, so then how do you figure out what to do if you want to get to the source of it? We're talking spiritually, not physically.
What do you got to do? Then,
Whether it could be physical, spiritual, it's connected.
of course, it's for any sickness that comes down to this world that's in a person's body, it came from a spiritual level. How to do the tikkun or to find what it is, then you have to figure out. There's no manual what to do. But if a person a person has a certain problem, if he, the Gemara tells it to fashpesh b'maasav. If you really think what you did, according to what you go through, that's where it originated. So if a person has a problem, I'll give you an example. You get a ticket, you got caught speeding, and you got a ticket, and you now have to go to court, and the whole problem is court and money, must be that the avera was done in something like that. And the thing is exactly like you said before, we're not tzaddikim, we have a lot of averas, so each little thing.
She mentioned about sleep. Let's say if you have a problem with sleep.
I don't know every little thing what it comes from.
That's not like, it's easy when you have a speeding ticket, okay, so you could trace back or whatever, but when when you can't see well, what do you trace it to,
Then either you have to go to somebody who's a little bit more inclined to come and explain to you, or you think about it with yourself. Obviously, if something happened, it's like a warning. You drive in your car, something's wrong with the car, a red light goes on. You're missing oil, you're missing this, you're missing air. So something happens in this world, Hashem is telling you, you're missing something.
Sometimes the warning light is on all the time, regardless.
Then you have to go to the garage and change the light bulb. But the bottom line is everything that we see in this world is Hashem is basically telling you there's some type of a problem. You have to fix it, you have to do tshuva for it. Maybe it's a tshuva from a different Gilgul.
Right.
Look in the Kriyat Shema what we say, "Arani mochel lechol mi sheyichis oti, ben gilgul zeh, ben gilgul acher." So the whole point that we hear is Hashem gave us a whole life of opportunity to start fixing things. Now to start pinpointing, this happens because of this happens because of that I can't tell you now. But it's very simple that the person can kind of see. And the thing is that it's not 100%, because one might say, a person got a certain sickness and he died. So what? It was a problem in the spiritual. In essence, yes, maybe that person was chayav mita. He had to go through this certain death. A person can go to the heavenly court and be 100% zakai, can be tzodek. He has one problem, I'm talking from a previous generation, previous Gilgul. And in that problem, he's chayav mita. He has to go through death. He will come back down to this world to go through a life, and we'll go through that death, and that death had to come. And it might have had to come in a disease, in a car accident, in many different ways, and it's a tikkun from a previous life. So you can't say, how are you going to fix it? The actual action, that fixes the problem. So sometimes, that's why it says you have to Kabbalah and Zohar. Everything comes from Hashem. There's a whole cheshbon for everything. So even when something real bad happens, there's still a cheshbon for that. So
just know everything's from Hashem and everything is...
Essentially everything comes from Hashem.